Hey everybody, we are back with some more Gold Rush. I've go ahead and filled up the buckets. I went ahead and filled up the hog pan. We're ready to do some sluicing and get some gold out of this sucker. While I was loading this one up here, you'll notice we have 19.0 grams of gold. I actually found a nugget already, which is super awesome. That really helps. So what you do to start it up is you gotta pull the little cord here. There you go. Hopefully that's not too loud. I'm just gonna start running that dirt for us. I don't know why the river is messing up our fuel thing. It does have some glitches in it. Now that it's running, you see how our mats are going up here? So we're going to wait for that dirt to burn down a little bit. I think we are there. We're going to dump some more in. Cast aside our bucket. And it's best to wait till it goes down quite a bit because you can waste dirt by putting too much in at one time. Hey, we found another gold nugget. 0.65 ounces. We're trucking here. Alright, that's all that we got in our buckets. So I'm going to put our buckets aside here. Now, it's kind of up to you on how you want to do this. Like I've tried a couple different ways to do it. I did line up buckets all the way around, which is kind of expensive to start. But it'll let you sluice a bunch all at once, like we just did now. Or you can actually do it the way that I've seen everybody else do it. And you just keep on dumping them in here. But this takes a long time. And like I said before, if you like Farm Simulator, if you like Minecraft, if you like the games that have crafting or take a little bit of time to get work done, this is not going to be too bad for you. But if you have a very small attention span, then this is probably not the game for you, and I wouldn't waste the money on it. It's tedious. Now, see, we've done 3 buckets. 3 buckets? 4 buckets? 3 buckets. 3 buckets, a bunch of shovelfuls, and it was full to start out with, and it only put us at 22%. So this is definitely a job simulator. So we're going to keep digging here. Yeah, so it's not, like I said, you got to have pretty good willpower. If you can play Farm Simulator and you have fun, then this is going to be no problem for you. But if you don't have a long attention span, you are going to be bored out of your mind after the first half an hour. Because it takes a while to build up and get to the big machines. But we're going to stick it out for quite a while because see how we keep getting those gold nuggets? Every little bit of gold nuggets really helps getting our money so we can buy the equipment. But once you buy that stage 2 equipment or tier 2 equipment, you will have no more gold nuggets until you start working the tier 2 area. And they kind of piddle off after a while, so you want to milk this sucker out for as long as you can and get yourself some cash. Alright, so where does that put us at? 34%. Yeah, we're moving along nice. Let's try the bucket. I'll show you what I was talking about with the bucket idea here. So we'll switch back to our hand. And it's starting to get dark. Eventually you can get work lights and all that stuff. Or there's a trailer over there you can sleep till dawn, but that uses up a day. I like to work straight through. It's kind of how you feel like doing it. Alright, so we got our buckets down. We'll get our shovel back out. Let's shut down that generator. It's getting kind of loud and we're not running anything through. So just hit the little red button if I can reach it. Might have put the generator a little bit far away. There we go. Yeah, we'll get rid of that racket there. So this is the other way to do it. Buy a bunch of buckets up. That way, it's a little, for me, it was a little less back and forth. Because eventually, you keep digging in that same hole right there, and you're going to run out of pay dirt right there. And you're going to have to keep walking anyway. So we're going to fill up these buckets. I'll do a few more buckets, and then I'll skip ahead to... I don't know why that keeps falling over on me. We'll skip ahead to when we got a full mats. And we'll rinse them out. Bucket is full. I thought we found another gold nugget. Ah, the bucket's in the way. Alright, so we get the bucket out of the way. I did notice that you put the buckets too close together, it does cause you some problems. So I thought you could do it this way where you just dump it, but it does not work. You want to hit that little shovel icon and hit E and actually fill the bucket up. There we go. The bucket is full. Alright, so we got... Is the other bucket full? I think the other bucket's full too. Oh, no, it's not. I missed the bucket. Now it's full. Alright, so we got our buckets full. Let's sluice these up. Actually, let's dig right here real quick. We'll fill up the box real quick. It takes a lot. It's a gold rush. You know, if you ever watched the show, it's a lot of work and very little payoff. Those guys are a pretty hardy bunch. Alright, let's get this full up. We'll do one more round here so you can kind of see how this works. Are we full yet? 78%. Whew. Yeah, we found another gold nugget. I like this part of the game because you constantly found the nuggets. Alright, so everything's all full. Let's do another run of dirt here. And then we will skip ahead. I can get over. Where's my switch? Get my switch. Got my switch. Alright, so we'll let that run down a little bit. And I did notice that I have glitches with the icons. See that? The water's cutting through those icons in the back. And right now we don't see how much pay dirt's in there. They're patching it pretty regularly, and I have no big complaints about that. There's nothing really game-breaking that I've ran into so far. Alright, put a bucket down. I didn't mean to throw it that far. Bucket launching simulator. Let's do it again. Nope, nope. Yeah. This is going to be your whole life in this game, is dropping buckets in holes. Alright, so what does that give us there? Nice, we found another nugget. That was helpful. Alright, so where does that put us at here? We'll let the rest of that dirt going through. So what do we have? 6 buckets. So 7, 8, 9. So we'll say 12 buckets will get you 50%. So you could try that bucket idea that I did. That works out pretty good. What I've seen people do is they cut this back into like a wall and just keep working back and forth. And I'm sure that works pretty good too. So it's kind of up to you. It's kind of your choice and what you think. And like I said, I'm sure there's a tutorial and there's the most efficient way to do it. But we're just kind of guessing and kind of following our gut here and trying things out. So I'm going to keep digging. I'm going to get our mats to 100%. And then we'll do some panning and see what we get total. And we'll go in and make some money. Hopefully we'll be able to pay off our $2,000 loan right away. So I'll be right back as soon as the machine's done running. We're all full up. Alright, now that we got our mats are all full and we're ready to rinse them out and get some actual gold and get some money out of this thing, I'm hoping this time around with full mats we'll have just enough to pay off our loan. We took a small loan out. So what you do to clean the mats out is just pick them up here, and you got your bucket of water that we made earlier. Splooshy, splooshy. Now I guess they've changed this. Yeah, see? Before you could dunk it multiple times in the same bucket. And I think now it just takes one little, one little round for each one, so that saves you a lot of time. Come here. I'm excited to see how much we got. We got quite a few nuggets out of there. We got 283 already. Grams. That's why I leave it in grams versus ounces, because it looks like you got a buttload. So we switched it over to ounces. We'll do that real quick here. I'll show you how it doesn't seem as impressive. I like seeing that big number up there. So we'll go into the settings here. We'll go into, I believe it's under game settings. And we'll change it to Imperial and apply. See, it gives us 10 ounces of gold. So, I mean, I know it's all the same, but I like seeing those big numbers. We'll leave it in ounces right now so everybody can understand it a little better. So we got 10 ounces of gold, basically, in our little bucket and our little bucket. So let's go rinse. We'll rinse this up, and then I'm going to keep digging out. So this is what we got. So let's see if I got my flashlight. I think we got a flashlight here. Where's our flashlight? There's a flashlight. Can't really see real well. Sorry about it being dark, but that's about the best I can do with it. So all that dirt right there we dug out. Gave us 100% on these and gave us 1 bucket of pay dirt that we're going to... Well, I guess it wouldn't be pay dirt. A concentrate, I believe they call it. Sorry if I'm misquoting a lot of this stuff. So this is our concentrate. So let's head on into the tent. We'll do this up and we'll get the gold. And we'll run to town, and I'm going to buy some more buckets, because what I think I'm going to do is I want to try to find out for everybody how many buckets it takes to actually fill that up to 100%. So we drop our gold in there. I like doing it inside because the lighting's better. So before, you remember, we switched it around, and the water really didn't change any color at all. Now that, get some more in there. Now they actually got like the concentrate in there. You move it around, see how it's turning all gold. Yeah. So just keep that going, swishing around with your mouse. And then there's a bunch of different techniques to it. I've seen a couple people that can just separate the gold right out. They're really, really good at this. I'm not so much. I can actually drop a lot of stuff. So we'll get all that water out of there. We got quite a bit of gold in that one. So we're going to hit our shift button. Get our little tools out here. Start picking up gold. I probably should have brought that up a little higher. Let's do that. Can we do that? Turn the shift button off. I want to do it so everybody can see it. There, that's not bad. I did notice you zooming in too far, your tools look kind of funny. So it's kind of neat how they did this. You know, the little gold you suck up into this little... See, I think a lot of my textures are messed up. See how that's silver? Usually that's white and you can see right through it. I'm not sure what's up with that. Anybody knows what's going on with that? Maybe I have a setting wrong or something. I don't think there's an adult thing. Or adult thing. Yeah, whatever. I don't know what I'm saying. I think there's a default thing, not an adult thing. Yeah, adult gold mining. So anyway, so you see the bigger pieces we pick up and actually drop into the jar. See, I think it's the textures that are messed up. Something, because I got everything's silver. So usually that tube thing is clear and you actually see the gold pieces in there. So I think that's all we got. Let's move it around a little bit. Yep. So you got to make sure you dump these things out. Otherwise, you won't be able to refill the pan. So we'll put it back on the table there. I think we get 3 or 4 dumps out of the per bucket. Get back in there. So we're up to 10.4. See, actually, the nuggets really do help. Because I think that all that 10 ounces were all from nuggets. Swishy, 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 swishy. And I've seen people say, you know, you dunk it again and swish it some more and you get more gold. I don't know how accurate that is. I've tried and I don't remember seeing any more gold from re-dunking it. But I could be 100% wrong and I've just been wasting time and gold, so... If you know a better way or you see it somewhere else, let us know in the comments. Alright, let's roll this down here. Alright. Better shift now. So this part, like I said, this is pretty tedious, but once you get like a wavetable, I think it's called, which I have messed around with that a little bit, you just dump it in there and it does it for you, so that's pretty nice. But I didn't want to jump right to the big stuff right away. I wanted to give everybody a little taste in case you haven't played this before and kind of see how it is. Like I said, you do need patience. Sometimes it's kind of glitchy. You'll be pointing right at a piece of gold and you can't pick it up. Come on, I want the gold. Give me the gold. I think that's it. That's it. Dumping it out. Alright, so we got 2 out of that so far. I think we'll get one more big one, and then I think the last time I did it, and then you got a little bit left in there. Yeah, we got a little bit left, and it'll give you just a little bit more. So that's a lot of work. I want to switch that back to grams too. It makes me feel like I got a bunch. So I don't know if they're moving it around, if that makes any difference. Really, I just do it till it turns bright gold like that. Dump a little bit out and keep moving it around. I do feel like I'm getting more gold this time than I did the last time I played this. When I did a little trial run, I wanted to make sure it recorded okay. Be careful with your mouse. You bump it one time the wrong way, and you will dump all the gold out, and then all that works for naught. See, I'm having a little bit of trouble clicking on these. Sometimes you got to roll them around a little bit. Wow, alright, we broke 11. I want to switch that back right now. It looks more impressive in grams. I'm sorry, it does. I know it's not. I know there's no difference, but... we should. I'm hoping we should have enough. And we'll make a run into town this next episode. I want to buy some more buckets and set up a little more efficient way to fill that little sluice box. No, that's it. All right, let's get our last pan loaded, which I think is the last pan you do out of the bucket. At least do it this way. I have not tried to pan any gold coming out of the bigger machines. I don't know if it makes a difference, but now we know our bucket's empty. So it just gave us a little bit more. So that's not bad. We got, what, 4 pans? We get 4 pans? Give us some gold, man. Give us some gold. Some gold. Yeah, I know. This is like watching paint dry. But I like it. I like it. I'm big in simulation games, and I have lots and lots of patience. That's why we're shooting this without Steve. Poor guy would be out of his mind right now. I think the Construction Company Gold, we did a run on an old game that I used to play. It was Construction Company Gold. Another game kind of along the same lines, and it was like Steve getting a bad haircut. He was not having a good day. But it was a pretty funny episode, so go ahead and check those out. I'm going to talk him into shooting some more and probably get him to shoot some of this once we get some of the equipment in. So hopefully he'll humor us. He'll humor us and play. Alright, so I think that's all we got. So we're going to turn off our tools and dump out. It doesn't really matter. It disappears where you drop it. So I think when we go into town, we're going to smelt up our 11 ounces of gold, and I'm going to change that right now. Just humoring me here. I know it doesn't make a difference, but it just makes me feel richer. All right, we're back to metrics. Look at that. Ah, see, now we got 329. That looks so much better. All right, let's take our bucket back. And in the next episode, I'll drive us to town. I'm going to purchase us some more buckets, and it'll be daytime again. And we'll fill up a bunch of buckets. We'll fill this whole area full of buckets, and we will find out how many buckets it takes from scratch to get 100% on those maps. And that'll kind of give you an idea, and you can do some math and see how much the work is. So, all right, everybody, thanks for joining us. Thanks for being patient through these kind of episodes. I'm not quite as funny without Steve here, but we're going to make do. So we will see you in the next episode.